Hello everyone, welcome to Bharat Academy. I am Manoj Thapliyal and today we shall discuss correlation for group data or bivariate distribution. A bivariate distribution is mainly concerned with the two variables x and y. Mainly in bivariate distribution, the number of pairs of observations are very large. The class intervals and their corresponding frequencies of the two variables are given. Then the whole data are summarized in the form of two-way frequency table, and in this case the coefficient of correlation is given by this formula. Let me explain it. Small r equal to summation f into dx dy minus summation f dx into summation f dy upon capital N whole divided by under root of bracket start summation f dx square minus summation f dx its whole square upon n into bracket starts summation f dy square minus summation f dy its whole square on capital N and the bracket closed, where this capital N is the total frequency and this dx is x minus a, where this a is the assumed mean for x and this dy is y minus b, where b is the assumed mean for y. Now we solve a problem based on correlation for group data. Question is, the following table gives the distribution of the ages in years of husbands and wife in 100 couples. This is age of husband, this is age of wife, and data is age of husband is 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Age of wives are 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35 and 35 to 40. And their corresponding frequencies are 20, 10, 3, 2, 4, 28, 6, 4. Dash means 0, 5, 11, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5. Dash means 0. Now, calculate the coefficient of correlation between the age of husband and age of wife. We have to calculate the coefficient of correlation between their ages. In this table, this is clearly a two-way frequency table. Here, age of husbands, their class intervals, age of wives, their class interval, and the frequencies are given. There are two variables again. Age of husband, you can take it x, and age of wife, you can take it y. There are two variables which are classified in the class intervals, and their corresponding frequencies are also given. Now we solve this question. Now we start solving this question. It's the solution. Though it's very lengthy process, but there is no need to press a panic button. It's very easy. Let's start. Now we form, first of all we form a two-way frequency table. Here on the top of the table, this is age of husband, and in left corner this on the left corner, this is age of wife, and these are the class intervals of age of husbands. This is x, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. And similarly, these are the age of wife, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. These are the class interval for wife, and that was the class interval for husband. I have taken the class interval of husband as x and class interval of y as capital Y. Now we start to form this two-way frequency table. First of all, for instance, we start calculating this x. So first we will find the mid value of each class interval. Mid value, and b means mid value. 20 to 25, just add these two numbers, 20 plus 25 upon 2, this is 45 upon 2, this is 25, 22.5. Similarly, add these two values, 25 plus 30 upon 2, this will be 27.5, and like this you can calculate all these mid values for these class intervals. Now, This mid value I have taken is small x. Now next row you will calculate x minus a. This x minus a is the assumed mean. Assumed, how will you calculate the assumed mean? Whatever will be in the middle of the x values. Here in the middle this is 27 point. I have taken it as an assumed mean. The x minus a 22.5 minus 27.5. This is minus 5. This is 27 minus point. This is 27.5 minus 27. This is 0. Again you will subtract these values. 32.5 minus 27.5. This is 5, and for this is 10. Now after that you have to form another row. This is for dx. Dx is x minus a upon h. This is the formula. H is the class interval. Whatever is the class interval, H is the width of that class interval. Here in each cases, the width is 5, 25 to 30, 30 to 35. This width is 5. So here dx will be x minus a upon h. Minus 5 upon 5, this is minus 1. This is 0 upon 5, 0. 5 upon 5, 1. 10 upon 5, this is 2. This is the way to find the dx for each value for x class interval. As on the left hand side, this is age for y. These are the class interval for the age of y. I have taken age of y as capital Y. The class interval are 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. And next column, we will find the mid value for these class interval. Mid value means add lower and upper. Class interval lower and upper value divided by 2 means 15 plus 20 upon 2. This is 17.5. Similarly, you can calculate all the mid value for these class interval. Now, among these mid value, one will be the assumed mean for y. So whatever is in middle, whatever value is in middle, that is 27.5. I have taken this as an assumed mean for y series. This is b. For the next column, I will calculate y minus b. 17.5 minus 27.5. This is minus 10. 22.5 minus 27.5. This is minus 5. 27.5 minus 25.7. 27.5 minus 27.5, this is 0. Like this you can calculate all these values, all the value of y minus b. The next column will be for dy. Dy means this is your formula. Dy is equal to y minus b upon h dash. H dash means width of the class intervals. Here the class width is 15 to 20. The width is 5. So dy will be x y minus b. This is your y minus b divided by 5. Minus 10 upon 5. This is minus 2. Minus 5 upon 5. This is minus 1. 0 upon 5. 0. 5 upon 5. 1. 10 upon 5. This is 2. So I have calculated all these x mid values and their dx and dy. Now I will put all the given values in the original table in these squares. In the original table, the values of the frequencies were 20, 10, 3, 2, 4, 28, 6, 4. This was 0, 5, 11, 0. Then 0, 0, 2, 0. Then 0, 0, 0, 5. These were the values of the frequency in your original table. Now we have already calculated dx and dy. We will just find the value of here. First we will find the values of f. Add all these frequencies in the row. 20 plus 10 plus 3 plus 2. So 30 plus 3, 33 plus 2, this is 35. Similarly, 4 plus 28 plus 6 plus 4, this is 42. 0 plus 5 plus 11 plus 0, this is 16. And 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, this is 2. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. This is your frequency along the rows. Now we calculate f into dy. F is 35. So dy is minus 2. To multiply 35 into minus 2, this is minus 70. 42 into minus 1, this is minus 42. And 16 into 0, this is 0. And f is 2, 2 multiplied by 1, dy value was 1, this is f dy is 2. Now I will explain how we will calculate f dy square. F is 35 in this case, but dy is minus 2. You need dy square, it will be minus 2, its whole square, this is 4. So you will multiply this 4 with 35. So 35 into 4 will be 140. Similarly, f is 42 and dy is minus 1. Dy square will be minus 1 square is equal to 1. 1 equal to 1 into 42, this will be 42. Similarly, dy square here will be 0. 0 into 16, this will be 0. Similarly, dy square here will be 1. 1 into 2, this is 2. Okay? This is the way you have to find f dy square. Now we calculate the frequency f dx square, f dx dy for x class interval, that is age of husband. Frequency f you can calculate the original frequency given where 20 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, this is 24. Similarly, 10 plus 28 plus 0 plus 0, this is 43. 3 plus 16 plus 11 plus 2 plus 0, this is 22. 2 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 5, this is 11. This is the row for frequency. Now we will check sum total of row of the frequency and sum total of column for the frequency. If you add all these values along the column and all these values of frequency along the rows, you will find that this is the same. This is 100. You add 35 plus 42 plus 16 plus 2 plus 5, this is 100. Similarly, 24 plus 43 plus 22 plus 11, this will also, their summation will be 100. This 100 is the total frequency N. Now we calculate f into dx. Dx we have already calculated. This row is all for the dx values, and I multiply this frequency 24 into dx value was minus 1. 24 into minus 1, this is minus 24. Now 43 into 0, this is 0. And 22 into 1, this is 22. And 11 into 2, this is 22. This is f dx. Similarly, we can calculate f dx square. F was 24, dx was minus 1. The dx square will be minus 1, its whole square means plus 1. So this plus 1 will be multiplied by 24. We will get f dx square here in this case. Similarly, we can calculate f dx square for each frequency and the value of dx square. F, suppose this part, f is 43, dx square 0, its whole square is 0, 0 into 43 is 0. And 22 into 1 square means 1, 22 into 1, this is 22. Again, this is 11, dx square means 4, 4 into dx square is 4 means 11 into 4 equal to 44. Now we add all these frequencies, this is n. Similarly, all these values of f dx along the row summation f dx minus 24 plus 22 plus 22, this is 20. F dx square, add all these values of f dx square, you will get summation f dx square, you will find this 90. Similarly, add all these frequency as we have already told you, this is 100. Add all these values of f dx, minus 70 plus minus 42 plus 2 plus 10, this is minus 100. Similarly, add all these values of f dy square, summation of f dy square is 204. Now we have to find the values of f into dx dy in both the cases for the age of husband and age of wife. For instance, we have to find this value f into dx and dy. To just multiply these two values. What was this? This was dx and into dy. Minus 1 into 2, this was 2. This was the original frequency. All the values here in the center, these are the original frequency. So f into dx dy will be 22 into 2, this is 40. 10 into 0, this is 0. 3 into minus 2, this is minus 6. 2 into minus 4, this is minus 8. Add all these values, you will get f dx into dy. Similarly, 4 into 1, this is 4. 28 into 0, this is 0. 6 into minus 1, minus 6. And 4 into minus 2, this is minus 2. These are all the values of f into dx dy. Add all these values, we get minus 10. Similarly, add all these values of f dx into dy. All the values of f into dx dy are circled. I have put all these values of f into dx and dy in circles. Add all these values. This 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, you will get 0. Next, add 0 plus 2, 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0. F dx dy will be 2. In the next row, this was add all these circled values. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 20, this is 20. And add all these f dx and dy, you will get summation f into dx into dy. This is 26 minus 10 plus 2 plus 20, this is 38. Now we calculate f into dx dy for this case. How you will find this one? Is very simple. Add all the values along the columns. 40 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, you get 44. Similarly, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 equal to 0. Again, add all the value of f dx dy. Minus 6, this is minus 6 plus 2 plus 0, this is minus 10. And add all these f dx dy value. Minus 8 plus minus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 20, this is 4. And add all these values of f dx dy along the row, you will get summation f dx into dy is equal to 38. It's quite interesting. Both these values of f into dx and dy should be same. Otherwise, this two-way frequency table will be wrong. It's very important that these two values should be same. It's quite clear the total value of the total frequency is n, that is 100, and we have calculated summation f dx, summation f dx square, summation f dx dy, summation f dy, summation f dy square, and summation f dx into dy. So now we put all the values in the given formula to get the value of the coefficient of correlation for this group data. Now this is the formula for coefficient of correlation for group data. This is r equal to summation f into dx dy minus summation f dx into summation f dy upon under root of summation f dx square minus summation f dx its whole square upon n into bracket start summation f dy square minus summation f dy its whole square upon n, where n is the total frequency which was 100, and we have already calculated all these values of f dx dy, f dx, f dy, f dx square and f dy square. Now we put all these values from the two-way frequency table. Now summation f dx dy, that is 38, summation f dx, that is 20, summation f dy minus 100 upon n is the 100. Now whole divided by under root of f dx square is 90, summation f dx 20 its whole square upon n 100 into summation f dy square, this is 204 minus summation f dy, this was minus 100 its whole square upon n. So this is minus minus plus, 100 cancels, 38 plus 20. This is 90 minus square of 20 is 400 upon 100 into 204 minus 100 its whole square is this divided by 100. Now this is 38 plus 20 whole divided by under root of bracket start 90 minus 400 upon 100 into bracket start 204 minus this value upon 100 bracket closed. This is cancelled. Now this is also cancelled. You get 58 upon 90 minus 4 into 204 minus 100. This is 58 upon 86 into 104, which is 58 upon under root 8944. Its under root is 94.57. And if 58 is divided by 94.57, we get value of R, which is 0.61, which is less than 1. So this is the coefficient of correlation for this given group data. And this is the end of this lecture.